All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Fearfans podcast. I'm your host, Don Elmy, and with me is Nikki. And we should have several others joining real soon. Tom, Jill, and let's see, and Kate. They should be joining with us momentarily. But I wanted to get this started. Tonight we are covering a film that was actually made in Australia called Better Watch Out. It's a horror thriller that's made in recent years. This came out in 2016. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Yep. And so, this was unexpectedly chilling for a MA. Because it makes you. It's like one of those movies that makes you that really throws you for a loop at first. Like you think that it's gonna be like a home invasion, but it's not as it seems. Oh, here's Kate.
Hi.
Hey, Kate.
Hey, Kate.
How are you doing? Hi, Nikki. How are you guys?
Good.
We're doing well. Yeah. So
Good.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah, I still have a bit of a cough and cold, but a lot better. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you're improving. Glad you're getting better.
Thank you.
Me and just me just another chilly night in Chicago having some hot chocolate. So
I have hot chocolate too in my Simba mug.
Oh, Simba.
Oh,
that's nice. Yeah, I just got this. I got this. I made this my holiday mug. So.
Oh, that's so cute. Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah. So I don't know if Nick's gonna be joining, but I think but Jill should. Let's see, Jill should be and Tom should be soon. So just to let you know.
Okay, that's great.
Hey Tom, good to see you on here.
Hey Tom.
Hi. Here, I'm gonna double check my YouTube, make sure this is going on there. Hang on.
Sure.
Let's see. Yep, it's broadcasting. Okay, it's on. So
that's good. How is it going in Australia, Nikki?
Hot. So we're 31 degrees today. So Fahrenheit, that would be 70s. Is that right, Don?
17. 17 in oh, you mean 17 like Celsius?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because we're
31 degrees Celsius is like 70 something, I think. Yeah, but that's hot. That's a hot Christmas.
Yeah, we're pretty warm. And then the other east there.
Yeah. Sorry, I tell you, some people in it's okay. I tell you, some people in Chicago get so sick of the cold weather they can only wish for 70-degree weather.
Yeah, I'm the other way around. I want the cold.
Yeah. So, so better watch out. This was like a unexpectedly dark movie, involving kids. This was this was written and directed by Chris Peckover, and it starred like a few familiar faces. I remember two of these people who I've seen in a previous horror film called The Visit. The girl in this film, Ashley, was played by Olivia DeJong. I always have a hard time pronouncing her last name, but her along with Ed Oxenbould, I think that's what his name is. Yeah, both of them played brother and sister in The Visit. But in this, she plays Ashley and he plays Garrett, who's the younger friend of Luke.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I didn't recognize them the first time I saw it. But I thought they were very good actors, like for being so young as well.
Oh, yeah.
Very good actors. Very compelling. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, they did an amazing job with their performances. From Ohio. Oh, nice. It's a good state. Yeah, both my sisters went to college there. Ohio. Dayton, Ohio. Good. It's a good town. How is everyone doing? We're doing well. Yeah, yeah. Oh, look who's joining us. Hey, Tom.
It's Pickle.
Hey, it's Pickle Tom.
Pickle Tom. How you doing, man?
All right. I just had to put that on. I don't
know. What is that wig for? Like, what occasion do you wear that wig?
Well, that wig is actually from about 40 years ago. It was part of a costume my dad wore. And I dug it out of the closet like about 10 years ago. And it's been up here ever since. I've worn it on quite a few live feeds.
Oh, yeah? I was about to say, it looks like you cut off Napoleon Dynamite's hair.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it does. So that wig is older than me and Don, and possibly Nikki. I'm not going to be rude and ask her age, but yeah, it's older than us.
God. No, I can't. I'm not gonna do Napoleon that.
Probably 2.
That's okay. That's okay. But yeah, so tonight we're covering so as you know, Tom, tonight we're covering a more recent thriller called Better Watch Out. It takes place during Christmas time, so it's become somewhat of a staple of the holiday season for some horror fans. Yeah. Oh, here, Jill is should be joining us in a little bit. She's messaging me now. But yeah, so
I saw
this film
that
has
too.
a lot. Yeah, this film has a lot of twists and turns into it. It's like it has a good build up to it, but then it gets more and more insane as the film goes on. So the whole premise of it is that there's a girl named Ashley, high schooler, who's babysitting a 12-year-old named Luke. But Luke has made it perfectly clear that he's very interested in her. You know, he's like has a crush on her. But later on, there seems to be like this home invasion, which they're trying to hide from a gunman who seemed to have killed their friend Garrett, or Luke's friend Garrett, as he was trying to get out of the house. They were threatened with this brick saying, "You leave the house, you die." It's
You're
like
gonna Home Alone him?
it seemed like it at first. Like there was a break-in, like a much darker version of Home Alone.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, I
R-rated
think
Home
they
Alone.
say that at one
Hey,
point.
Jill.
I watched the trailer. So full disclosure for those watching, I have no idea about this movie. I did not watch it. They had a watch party, and I was not feeling well that night, so I was not able to attend.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's Leon.
understand, Tom.
Hi, Leon.
Hey, Leon.
But I
Good to see
did
you.
watch the trailer. Hey, Joe.
Hi.
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 How are you?
Does anyone? Hey, Jill. How's it going?
Good.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hope you're doing well. Yeah, because everybody's getting sick lately.
We're doing good. Good or well. Either one will work. You know.
Pretty good.
There you go.
Because like they're like Nick's had as you know, Nick has had COVID, and I just found out that my grandma has had pneumonia. But she's getting help with that. She's doing better. So yeah, it's just that I'm just shocked. I'm just shocked at how quickly.
Come back in because my internet.
Oh, I understand, Nikki.
We've lost it.
Well, do what you have to do. Do what you have to do, Nikki. Oh well, yeah, I know.
Pneumonia can be scary with the older people. I get that.
Yes, but
Yeah.
but she's getting the help she needs. So she's gonna be okay. So
That's a good thing.
yeah, yes, and so yeah, Nick. I just got off the phone with Nick yesterday, so he's doing better, and he wants to go ahead and
That's
go on
good.
with his holiday party. So
Oh, cool.
Yeah. oh
He's dressing up as a pickle, and
yeah, he is. He's going as Pickle Rick. Yes,
that's
I
right.
do have
Look at me,
the,
I'm Pickle Nick.
pickle crisps here. Just
It's
pickle
real.
crisps. It's real.
nice.
They're really tasty, actually. Nice.
Really, I've not had them yet. I've seen them, but I never picked them up yet.
It didn't scream in your head like Pickle Tom. Choose me.
When I hear the term Pickle Tom, I hear it in Nick's voice in my head. Pickle Tom.
Yeah. And I tell you, I tell you, Kate, here in America, they try inventing all sorts of different flavors for Lay's, and like a good majority of them are not that great. A good majority of them are not that great. Like only a handful of them actually work. Like barbecue flavor, that's actually good.
Right.
Yeah, sour cream
Sorry,
and onion.
that sounded so perverted. They
like
they try to bring up so many different flavors for Lay's, and it sounded perverted. I'm just saying.
I saw that in yeah. Wow. I saw that up in Canada. They have ketchup flavored ones, and I'm just like, what?
Oh.
We've had them here too. They've actually had cheesesteak flavored Lay's here too.
Oh man.
Wow.
I can't imagine what they taste like. I'm sure it doesn't taste good.
The only thing I don't understand is a lot of the really strong flavored ones, they actually hurt my tongue. Like there's so much sodium in it. It's just like, oh man.
Yeah,
crazy,
sometimes they go overboard with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, me, I've kind of more or less switched to like the kettle chips, like because I'm trying to eat healthier. But here, I want to answer this question. Anthony, do we ready to do Die Hard as a Christmas movie? Oh yeah, Die Hard is definitely a Christmas movie. Don't care what my Yes, I don't care what my family says. It takes place at Christmas
Same.
time. It's about Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis saving a
And it was
Christmas party.
released Christmas time.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
Did you guys see Violent Night? That's a die-hard Christmas movie.
I've seen that last year in theaters.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I actually speaking of other movies, I actually have a movie that we can watch and review. Called, and I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Onyx and the what was it? Onyx and the Fortuitous. All right, Onyx the Fortuitous and the Talisman of Souls.
Oh, I haven't heard of that
What?
one.
It stars a YouTuber.
Huh?
I'll have to send you a link to the trailer.
cool.
But
Please do. I'm interested.
It was actually not bad. Like my buddy Dom brought it up to me, and I was like, "This sounds stupid," because it's like a YouTuber who has his own little character, who just randomly says, "I don't know."
Yeah.
And,
Well,
like, but like they made this movie, and it actually wasn't bad. It's like a throwback to like 80s style type movies. It's not horror, but it does have like the devil in it and some demons and stuff.
I see.
So it's pretty cool.
Anthony, have you ever been to the Bel Air? Oh, that house in Ohio. Oh, yeah, that's right. Jeff, I saw the comment earlier. You said you were a groundskeeper there. Well, I've heard quite a bit about that house.
Groundskeeper Willie.
Oh wow.
Groundskeeper Willie.
Get off
I was
my
love-
lawn.
I
I've
just
been
love
to
how Dan-
Ohio.
Good one.
I love how Dan Castellaneta can do a good Scottish accent. But
Yeah.
So as far as this movie
And
goes,
Homer.
Jill, yeah. And so as far as this movie goes, Jill and Nikki, you and Nick, like were able to see with me. Like, what did you guys? It was upon your first time seeing it. What was your first what were your impressions on that film?
Mind blown.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
No, I was
It
more
kinda
like
reminded
I was speechless.
As I was
You?
in the end too.
Yeah.
It was my first time too seeing it.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
it's like that whole twist. You think it's a home invasion, but the whole twist is it turns out that the whole thing was orchestrated by the boy she was babysitting because he wanted to seem like the hero, impress her, and make her fall in love with him. And this kid was delusional and as the film went on, he was shown to be more and more psychotic. He was.
I have a
He's a
few.
It's pretty-
I have a few questions about this. So, first question is: was it the first time that the boy had met that babysitter?
No.
I don't think that's the first time. And like they,
No, okay.
she said that she's known him since he was 8. So this is like something that's been
Okay.
building up with him over time. So
Right, because I was about to say, like, love at first sight. That's a bit obsessive, like for one
Yeah.
evening. But
He's
yeah.
just like madly in love with, obsessively, like stalker style, obsessed with her.
exactly,
Wow.
yes.
It was prepubescent
And-
love that sprung into pubescent love.
Like
Yeah.
more than misery.
kind of like that. Yeah.
I'm your
Yeah.
number
Yeah.
one fan.
Yeah.
Way more.
Yeah. No, it's like the fact that people like that exist in real life. It really creeps me out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
scary.
It's like you actually hear stuff like that on TV, about like not just with kids, but like grown men, like targeting women. Like I've seen shows like Forensic Files, and people who've done the most unthinkable things, and to see that adapted into a movie like this, oh my god!
I watch
Yeah.
Snapped a lot, Homicide Channel. Snapped and
I've-
those crazy
I've heard
things.
I've heard about that show,
Yeah.
and let's see, and like there were like several things that were like familiar about this film. Like one familiar thing was like this spider. I remember this spider like that Ashley kept getting freaked out by, and it looked very similar to this.
It was cute. It's a cute spider, and I don't like
Was it-
spiders that much.
Was it red and blue?
No, it had this. It looked like a spider that I've seen before in movies. Most notable was Arachnophobia. You guys remember that one?
Yeah.
Here,
John
Let me
Goodman
pull-
was in that.
Yep. I'm sure. What am I gonna say? Of course, you guys remember it. Everybody's seen good movies. Let you remembers that. So let me see. Let me share just to show people. Let me share this image. It looked similar to this, and I've done my research, and this.
No, he's cute.
Yep,
He is
cute, but deadly in that film. And I also saw him in let's see. Oh wait, Kate. I think your mic is muted.
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute
she did on
it
purpose.
sometimes.
Oh, okay. Because Kate, I want to let you know that this spider was actually shown again in Fellowship of the Ring in that scene where they had to where they were hiding from one of those black riders, like underneath a tree. Yeah, like they had bugs crawling all over them, and I believe and I believe this is one of them. Yeah, these. Yeah, what you should know about this particular spider? It's related to it's called Avondale spider. It's related to the crab spider family, and it turns out that even though these spiders look intimidating, they actually don't bite. Yeah, this spider right here.
That. That's good to know. It
Only
looks
what they eat.
terrifying. Terrifying. I don't know. Nikki said cute. Define cute.
for a spider.
I like spiders, so
Yeah, we don't have to worry about this spider here in America because I believe they're found in New Zealand.
Wait, you need a definition of cute?
Yeah, please, Tom. Didn't quite catch that. What was that?
didn't hear that.
Oh man.
Whatever.
Oh hey Chris. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in.
Hey Chris.
Yes. Hello. Yeah. So yeah, that spider. If you ever come across that spider, it more than likely will not bite. So that's why it was potentially used in arachnophobia. But the bird-eating spider that they used, that you should be concerned with.
Yeah. Wow. If it gets big enough to eat a bird.
I mean, they're among the biggest spider species.
Not mine. Hey, don't eat my bird.
I mean, they're definitely among the biggest spider species. So I would certainly run away from that too.
Can I tell you one of the things that really terrifies me is if my cat is on the balcony and then a bald eagle comes over and just picks up my cat and takes her away. That's like one of my worst fears.
You have bald eagles there?
I don't know. Do we?
I don't know.
We could. They could. They do occasionally fly around here. Mostly we get hawks.
I mean, we have them here.
Oh, I mean,
Did you see that scene? Go ahead.
Yeah, mainly I've seen bald eagles in Wisconsin, but I wouldn't be too surprised if they did fly down here. But we do get hawks, and that you're right, Kate. That can be an issue with if you have a small pet. So definitely keep it close.
I'm terrified. Like there should be a horror movie about cats being taken away by hawks and bald eagles.
I've seen footage of small puppies being taken away.
Yeah. Like in Sandra Bullock, The Proposal with Ryan Reynolds. He's outside in the backyard and it's they think she's playing with the puppy, but really that hawk or something came down and got it.
We literally have bald eagles that live like all along the Delaware River here. So.
Yeah, and I remember that. Yeah, and I remember that viral video that went out about years ago, where a family was like taking care of like a baby rabbit that they found in the wild, and they released it, and immediately after releasing it, a hawk just came down and got it. Yeah,
No.
They got that on
the same thing happened with like a little bird where like they nursed it back to health.
Where's Tommy at, dude?
And it flew up into the air, and all of a sudden you saw, and it just came down.
Yeah, that's squealing it made. Oh my god!
Can I ask if Tom can do an impression of a bald eagle?
Oh man,
that was pretty good.
That's good.
Nice.
I try. I aim
a scary cat story. You got it.
Oh no! I've
Jeremy.
unleashed Jeremy now.
Oh.
Hi, Billy. Good to see you.
Hi, Billy.
Hey, here. Said I'm not having a good night. My dad's not feeling well. I hate this movie. I wanted to forget it exists. Oh, well. I'm sorry that.
Well, you tuned in to the right live feed. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Well, I hope your dad feels better, Billy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, and
sorry
that we're covering this movie. But hey, think of it this way: once we cover this movie, we won't have to go back to it. So you're good.
Also, because I'm here, you can guarantee that it's my job to deter us away from the original subject and talk about
Yeah.
other things randomly because I do that a lot.
Like bald eagles.
So,
Yes. Hey, some of us do that. Yeah. So for those of you who've seen this movie, what did you think was the most brutal death of all committed by this 12-year-old kid?
For me, it was the paint pot.
the paint
Yeah,
can.
because
Paint. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, obviously that happens in Home Alone, and I never laughed at that as a kid because it's not a nice scene, really,
Well,
looking back. But
In Home
yeah.
Alone, it was funny because they
Well,
didn't get
yeah.
hurt. I mean, they got hurt, but they didn't die.
Oh, I think we lost Nikki.
Mm.
Well, hopefully she'll be able to
She'll be
get back
back.
Look, I got bigger.
But yeah, like it's like it pretty much pokes that scene that does the paint can like in Home Alone. It pretty much shows us not pokes fun, but shows a lot of us like references that scene, but like really shows us a more realistic take of
Well,
if it happened in real life. I mean,
They say it in
It's
the
like-
movie too. Like the one his friend says, "Are you really going to Home Alone him?"
yeah,
Mhm.
Like I
Like-
saw that in the trailer
Mhm.
when he was holding
Exactly.
the paint can.
yeah. It's like they think that just because they see something in a movie, then it's a good idea. Yeah.
Well, I watched Nightmare on Elm Street, so it was in a movie.
Kate, you
It's
don't
got to
like
be a
Home
good
Alone?
idea.
No, I think she's referring to this.
I do like Home Alone. I just don't like the violence in it. Like, yeah, I'm not a fan of violence.
Well,
we all know
but
that.
if you took the violence out of Home Alone, that would take it down by like 45 minutes.
It's all meant to be
Yeah.
like cartoony kind of
It would.
violence.
Yeah.
It's like I
Yeah.
after seeing Home Alone, I'm convinced that Harry and Marv have healing factors. Like that's Deadpool and Wolverine. They're
That's
able
what
to
it is.
regenerate from any
Yeah.
injury.
Wait, which one would be which though?
Good question. Who's taller?
I think
Wolverine
you know
or
what?
They did deserve it. I mean, they
Deadpool-
were horrible.
Deadpool is taller than Wolverine. However, I would have to say with the foul mouth, Joe Pesci would have to be Deadpool.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like so funny seeing Joe Pesci trying so hard not to cuss in a PG rated film.
Yeah.
That was like
He's
the
like-
first time watching Eddie Murphy playing in what was it, Haunted Mansion. Like you
Oh.
expected any second for him to be like motherfucker, like but
that was
it never
that was
happened.
20 years ago. Oh man,
I
remember
know,
that movie.
but that was
Yeah.
the end of Eddie Murphy as we knew him in the 80s.
Yeah,
there was
that was
also-
terrible. And the scene
was-
where he's going to bite his fingers off. Like, I was terrified of that as a child. I was like, oh
Well,
no.
Well, this won't help because turns out Joe Pesci actually accidentally did bite his teeth.
Yeah.
Tooth actually did accidentally go into Macaulay Culkin's finger, and he still has a scar from that to this day.
Oh
So
my gosh.
yeah,
He has
And
deeper
apparently
scars than that. I'm telling you, he was a child actor. He has deeper scars than that.
Probably does. I'm just glad he finally got that star on the Walk of Fame. Glad he got that.
Yeah.
But
No matter how
apparently
weird he
Joe
looks
Pesci-
now.
Oh yeah, apparently Joe Pesci did have some beef with Macaulay Culkin on set. Just thought, oh, this is just some pampered little kid that I gotta work with.
It's like you
So-
little mother.
Yeah. Sorry, having computer issues. Oh, I understand, Nikki.
Sorry, Nikki.
I'm sorry, Nikki. But
We're here.
yeah, we're here. So we'll yeah. Let me know how how that goes. Like if you can get back on, then hey, just let me know. So let's see. The gun
I
scene
think
was in
the
Home Alone 2. Yes, it was.
The scene where he had to get rid of his best friend kind of like traumatized me a
Oh.
little bit because, he didn't even know the plan. He didn't really know he thought he was just going to prank her, kind of like, scare her into thinking he's breaking in. But I
Yeah.
think it just all went awry. And then he realized his best friend is a psycho.
Yeah, Garrett was definitely becoming more and more unsettled as the film went on. So, Nikki's trying to get back in. Nikki, can you hear it? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a
Hopefully-
rather large mug,
All right.
I have to say.
Oh, this?
Which one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I picked this up at
Cute.
Walgreens.
I
I
like
think.
those.
I have one. I painted this, as a matter of fact.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Oh,
I
did you?
like that
I
one
got a little
too.
orange, and it's got these little drippy things on the side.
That's fancy.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Carry
painted
on.
it.
Oh,
That's
it's a
so nice.
British mug, Jill. Yeah.
Mine's
Keep
Irish.
calm and carry on.
Oh,
It's beautiful, Tom. Are you
That's nice, Tom.
Irish descended?
Can't you tell? Oh, I just lost my earbuds, so now I can't hear anybody.
I
Hey,
have my
But can you
French.
not tell? I've been told very, very
French press.
many times that I have a very Irish face, especially the nose.
I can see that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also of Irish. I'm also of Irish descent too, boyo.
This-
Are you
Yes, I am.
and German.
really?
Oh. Do you speak German? I
No.
can see Deutsch.
9.
No.
Nine.
I know. Eek lebby deek.
Wunschkaken.
Tom and Don.
Nine.
Speaking of Eddie Murphy, would you cover Haunted Mansion at some point? Well, Haunted Mansion does have ghosts, so even though it is technically a kids movie, it does have some. It's somewhat of a supernatural film. So
It also is a ride at Disney World. So,
That's true.
yeah, it's a movie based on a ride. Yes.
yeah.
Wasn't there the new one? Because I watched the new one.
There
and
is a new one.
honestly,
Wasn't Danny
I
DeVito
found
in the
it
new one too?
so boring. Yeah,
he was.
it was so boring. I want to know
Yeah,
what
I
you
heard-
guys think, but I just
I didn't see it.
I didn't see
Found
it
it
yet because
boring.
I felt like it was going to be an insult to the original, and from what people said, I was
Yeah.
probably right.
To be
I
honest,
feel
I never saw
sorry,
the one
Tom.
with Eddie Murphy.
yeah, like
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
the beginning was really promising. It was done really well, the whole beginning scene and everything. But once you get past 20 minutes, it was just kind of like, oh, okay. Just a
Here,
bit
that's what she
boring, but
said.
Yeah.
So,
Billy,
so
he
Billy's-
doesn't explain. Yeah, he doesn't
but-
explain it. He just
that's one of the most terrifying aspects of Luke. You know, his actions are never. The reason why he does all this, I mean, it's never really explained. I mean, it could be theorized that he was just a spoiled little kid. You know, he was just so, pampered and was in this, rich house, all of his life. He just having everything given to him. And when finally, this is just that one instance where he's not going to get what he wants, and he resorts to violence. And this is so a lot of what you see here. These are the qualities of a sociopath. These are someone who is so solely focused on personal gain, has no moral compass, and has no positive thoughts or regards for other people.
Yeah, I think the part where the mom explains to the sitter, put the pencil on the door, he's been sleepwalking. I think that's when his tendencies started to show her that she needs to keep a really close eye on him. So without her explaining herself that she's trying to really keep an eye out for him, especially while they're sleeping, that meant that she didn't trust him a little bit. And for the sitter to also do the same thing without him knowing, but he was totally aware of it all. So he, tricked, I guess, the parents that he can escape,
Right.
even though they put a pencil to trigger if he does come out of his room while he's supposed to be asleep. So I think that was the foreshadowing in the movie to show us a little bit that there's something going on, but they're not explaining it all.
Right.
Yeah.
True. At least Kevin was likable, but this kid, screw this kid and screw this movie. Well, I could say screw this kid. Yeah, I could say that. But I did like
That's
the
a different
cast in
movie
this.
altogether.
Yeah, I mean, I did like the cast in this. You mentioned the mom. You mentioned the mom, right? Well, she's played by Virginia Madsen, who was the lead in Candyman. I do remember her in that.
Yeah.
And let's see, Patrick Warburton plays Luke's, I think his stepfather, like someone that his mom was dating. But yeah, Patrick Warburton,
Luke.
who was the voice of Joe in Family Guy. And let's see.
Oh.
He's also in Seinfeld.
Yes, he was Putty.
Yeah.
Yep. And he was also the voice of, for all you Disney fans out there, Kronk in Emperor's New Groove.
Yep.
Yep.
Pretty
Yeah,
much the same voice in every character.
All of them.
Pretty much. Yep. And as far as horror goes, the only other horror film that I've seen him in was where he played that bodyguard in what was his name? What was it? Hang on. No, I wrote this down somewhere. I think I can remember his name. Oh yeah, Steven Stone in Scream 3, who was at the business end of Ghostface's knife. So yeah, he got killed off.
I'm at the business end of his knife.
You do that good.
Can
He was the Tick. Yes, that's right. In fact,
Yes, he
now that I
was.
think about it.
Spoon!
Yeah.
I
His,
love that cartoon so much.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait,
That's
he wasn't
now
the
his
cartoon
picture on
version. He
IMDb.
was the live action version.
Live action, yes. And his picture is now his cover photo on IMDb page.
The cartoon was actually really decent. Of the Tick.
I've heard a few good things about it.
Yeah. I liked it.
Can I ask about the director of this film? What other films has he done?
Here, I didn't do too much research on him, but I can take a look real quick.
Because I don't know this director. It seems like he just kind of did this one.
Debbie Does Dallas and The Red Door and those never mind. Sorry.
It's okay. I've seen The Red Door. That was.
Let's see. He didn't do much directing. The only one of the other two movies he directed. One is a short film called Alive and Well. The other one is called Undocumented. So he's in the process of writing. He's written a miniseries called Wolf Like Me, or TV series.
Oh, okay.
So
and I know that the title of this film was actually different, wasn't it? And then they changed it. I don't remember the original title. I think it's on the Wikipedia page for this film, but yeah, that's weird that they decided to make it more Christmassy.
Yeah, they did have several like original titles. Let me see. I think one of them was Bad Neighborhood. I think.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah,
or
this film was like
Neighborhood or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Red, he directed April 02. Oh, did he? I didn't see that listed on his page. Yeah, I didn't see that listed there. But, and another familiar face here is Ray Montgomery. I remember. Let's see, he played like the ex-boyfriend of Ashley who gets killed off by getting hung. He was most notable role in playing Billy in Stranger Things. And let's see.
Oh, really?
It's him.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's him. Yes. And he was also
really good actor.
He is. He's very talented. And he was Red Ranger and he was Red Ranger in the Power Rangers movie from 2017. Yeah.
Red Ranger. Red Ranger. Red Ranger.
Who was your favorite Power Ranger, Don, growing up?
I didn't really watch Power Rangers. I was more of a Pokemon kid.
Favorite Pokemon?
Yeah, to be honest. Yeah. But I've heard the latest
although the Pink Ranger was really cute.
I really like the Pink Ranger.
Kim, I think her name was, right? Kim?
Yeah.
That was weird. Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, Chris likes Pink Ranger.
And she posed in Playboy too, by the way. Just saying.
Oh.
Pink's cute.
Okay.
Hey, hey. I'm just saying.
Oh, here. Billy is asking, Kate, did you watch Captain Planet?
I did.
By your powers combined.
Yes. I did too.
It's epic.
They need to make a live action movie of that. That would be funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That'd be crazy if they did.
A horror movie based on the Teletubbies would be awesome.
Oh, no.
That would be.
I mean, it already is nightmare fuel, so I can kind of see that.
Well, yeah.
Especially with a baby's face in the sun. I'm just like that.
She grew up. Yeah, I think she got married.
Yep, she's a big girl now. She's a big kid now.
And Poe should say what the toy that talked that they had for Poe back then. It should say the same thing it said, which had some sexually derogatory comments, like an F word that it said multiple times, and then it said "bite my butt." I swear to God, look it up.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
My son had that one.
I'm hearing on the other end.
Matter of fact, my son, his birthday is today. Is 27 years old.
Oh, happy birthday!
Happy birthday to your son!
So,
birthday, sorry.
So 26 years ago, he had a little Poe doll that when you squeezed it, it would talk. And it said these things. And I thought I was hearing things until I looked it up online. I was like, I'm not the only one.
My little cousins watched Teletubbies when they were little. Oh my God.
That was actually watching the Teletubbies with him when he was like less than 2 years old was like the first time that he and I actually watched something and shared a laugh, like a hearty laugh, like from the belly. But I only laughed because of how hard he was laughing.
Yeah.
Because there was like tubby custard on the seat, and they're like, Lila don't want to sit in the tubby custard. Ew. And he just lost it. And it just made me crack up.
My son was like that with SpongeBob.
That was a horrible one.
Of course, I remember Mr. Blobby. Is Mr. Blobby only British though, or is it in the US as well?
I've never heard of
I don't know him.
I'm looking it up.
It was like a big pink spotty
blob
blob.
Oh.
Exactly.
Hey, that looks unusual.
It was kind of like our Barney the dinosaur, but he didn't really speak. He was just like blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah. It was hilarious.
Interesting.
So he wasn't just a big purple dinosaur going, "Hey everybody."
Yeah.
I like Yo Gabba Gabba. That was one of my favorites with my son.
Oh, that's
my son
cute.
actually watched Veggie Tales too, which was weird.
Yeah.
Isn't that the religious thing?
Yeah, that's why it was weird that he watched it, because he has never been.
I've heard about that. Ooh.
Let's see. I want to look up this actor that played Luke. Here, what's his name? Let's see. Levi Miller. That's his name. Oh, he's done some. He was Peter Pan. Wait, what? He was in Pan. Okay, so that was a year before this. That was a year before this movie. I remember this one, Pan. He was Peter Pan in that.
Okay.
Let's see. He played.
I guess I missed that one.
Let's see. He was in A Wrinkle in Time. I never saw that because everybody kept saying how terrible it was. So they tell me, Don, don't see it. And I'm just like, okay.
I saw it.
Let's see. He's going to be in Kraven the Hunter. It says on here. Yeah, that new Marvel film. Okay.
Oh,
here.
He's making a comeback then.
Hey, yes, Billy. I actually commented on this earlier that the girl in this and also the actor that played Garrett in this played brother and sister in The Visit, M. Night Shyamalan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was that a good film, Don? Is that worth watching? The Visit.
It's all right. It's definitely not as bad as The Happening. Now that is a bad M. Night Shyamalan film.
Oh, it wasn't happening.
Shyamalama ding dong.
Yeah. I saw The Happening in theaters. I was so disappointed. It's like the trailers make you want to watch the film to find out what's going on. Why are all these people offing themselves, jumping off of buildings, and stabbing themselves in the temple? And it's like, is there some kind of a paranormal force? Is it something what kind of what's causing this apocalyptic event? Turns out even the reveal is stupid. It's plants. Trees and bushes and things.
Nature.
Yeah. So in
you
The
were
Happening,
taken out by a bush.
Yeah. So that's the whole twist in The Happening is that trees and plants. Yeah. So that's the whole twist in The Happening, that trees and plants see mankind as a threat, and so they're releasing a neurotoxin that makes people kill themselves. Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm just like, really? That's so dumb.
I like Mark Wahlberg though. I watched it for Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, but
He
even
did
Mark
Signs
Wahlberg,
too, right?
Oh, M. Night Shyamalan? Yes, he did.
Yeah, Don, but I think I'm going to have to go because dropping in.
Oh, I see, Nikki. You're having problems with the signal?
Oh, sorry, Nikki.
Okay. Yeah, my internet's really bad. Yeah, I'm getting like half what you guys are saying, so there's like words that are saying inappropriately, so that's why I keep leaving.
I understand, Nikki.
But yeah, I'll try and come back, but then if it doesn't work, then I'll leave.
Okay.
I'm just getting half conversations. That sounds a bit not on this end. But yeah.
All right. Well, let's hope. Hopefully, she'll be able to log back on. Hopefully.
Well, that movie Signs, a lot of it was actually filmed in and around where I live, like the Philadelphia area, and like a lot of like I think the scene where like the plane is coming down or whatever, like in the crops. I think that was actually done in one of my fellow state parks, Tyler State Park. And I've actually been there quite a few times for work. So, so I can say I was at a filming location.
Nice. Yeah, Signs. I was. It's like I kind of like that film, but I hated the twist ending because
you mean The Happening?
In Signs, like it's like sure
What
it's a great
twist.
cast. It's like it makes you like want to watch to see what are these aliens going to do? Are they taking over the world? But then it reveals how to stop them, and it's water. So, which raises a serious question.
So
Raises one serious
apparently,
question. Yeah,
they're related to the Wicked Witch of the West. So,
yeah,
or the East,
so,
or whichever the one was that died with water.
West. It was West.
West.
But,
Okay.
So, which raises one serious question: why would they invade a planet that's made of an element that will kill them? They can clearly see there are oceans on this planet. I mean, it's like you can see it from space. So why? Why would they?
I'm melting. I'm melting.
No
what a
sense.
world! What a world!
Here, Don. Okay, Billy's saying, Don, you don't consider that happening funny bad? To some degree, I do. Like, especially when Mark Wahlberg is confronted by the old lady and she's asking if they're there to kill her, like, and he's like, "What? No."
Well, see, that was one of the meccas of his bad acting movies, though. You know that what? No, what? I don't know. What? Like that whole thing that everybody makes fun of when they do impressions of him was essentially that movie.
It was bad when he was whispering,
Despite
especially when
how
he
he looked.
Yeah,
Just watch
John,
The
this
Mist.
movie-
I think it's better.
Yeah, The Mist had a rather upsetting ending rather than a bad plot twist. It was a great movie, but it has a very upsetting ending. But let's see. Billy said also that this movie is yes, it is. It was it was filmed in Australia. Yeah, like does it ever? I should ask. I always wondered. Does it ever snow in Australia?
No.
In some parts it does. New South Wales occasionally will, but it's very rare.
But when they filmed it, they had to have the cameras upside down.
That's
Well, this is dirty wag. There we go.
Here. Yeah. So yeah, like they did a good job making it look like a winter time in the Midwest, so pretty sure that's where this was taking place at. I could be wrong because I'm not sure if they ever said where it took place at, but
they were all eating Vegemite sandwiches apparently. So.
Oh god.
Time was last before his career took a nosedive. Yeah, no doubt. That is true. Oh, here.
Oh yeah.
Don is saying, "How do you want to look up Mr. Blobby? What it looks like?" Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, he's terrifying. As a kid, he's okay, but as an adult, you're like, wow, he's got issues.
Oh my god, this really is nightmare fuel.
It's like your animatronic things. It's in the same league.
This
Grimace?
This looks like the sort of thing I would want to show my kids if I want to punish them. Traumatize them.
It's pretty
There he is.
Oh my god, I can't even think of what he reminds me of. There was a video game.
In the words of the old man from A Christmas Story, it looks like a pink nightmare.
It's like a pink nightmare.
It's like
Are you happy wearing that?
Yeah, I don't know why they put dots on him. He looks kind of sick. Yeah.
Probably is. Best Australian movie for me is Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember those movies. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh. Okay.
We're good.
That's all right. Yeah, one good Australian horror film. Like as far as horror films, one of my favorite Australian horror films is Rogue. That one that depicts this inspired by the true story of a giant crocodile that attacked boats. Well, the one in Rogue did. Oh yeah, the one in Rogue did a lot more than attack boats.
Yeah,
it did a lot more damage, unlike the real one.
It was on a real crocodile, right?
It was inspired by the true story of a crocodile named Sweetheart who had attacked boats, but never had any. There was never any casualties, as far as we know. Its body has been preserved, and now it's in a museum in Australia.
Oh wow!
Rogue, the one Omega Fox. No, Billy, it is not. That's a different film.
I was just saying about Australian horrors. I think one of the most memorable ones I watched was The Babadook.
Oh yeah,
that's scary.
That was a good one. Very scary. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're definitely covering that soon. Yes.
Okay, another one to watch.
Yeah, like Nick loves it too. What, Nikki?
Another one to watch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Another
yes.
one.
Totally. Oh, and speaking of watching, I recently saw the new Godzilla -1. Excellent film.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's never thought I'd say this, but they actually made a better Godzilla movie than the original.
All right.
It is
Wow. I have to watch
sure.
it. That sounds good. Have you ever
All right.
covered A Quiet Place 1 and 2?
I have the first
Okay, I
one,
really
but not
like those
but,
films.
but not the second one. So
I actually
can still
think the
cover it.
second is better than the first because it has Cillian Murphy in it. So the second one is better for me. But yeah, it's a good film. I like the second one much better than the first one. It explains like how they got in that situation.
Right, it goes back to day one.
Yeah,
it was a good one. It was a good sequel. Yeah, never expected him from The Office to go to that. That was from I see what he's saying. Oh, that was from Treehouse of Horror. Okay, Billy was making a joke. Paul got dog. Nice. So yeah, this as far as this one goes, yeah. Like, what did you guys think was the most shocking moment of Better Watch Out?
I think the most memorable was the ending when she gives the little boy the finger when she's getting into the ambulance, and you're like, okay. And then there's that kind of cliffhanger where you're like, okay, there has to be a sequel because he says to his mum like, oh, can we go and visit her in hospital?
Yeah,
and like that's not the end of it, is it? So
yeah. So if they make a sequel, it's gonna be like it might be like Halloween 2, where the killer goes to where the victim is at the hospital and tries to finish the job.
If there's a sequel, I think it's been too long now. I don't think they'll do it.
I think he's going to go to the psychiatric hospital and then he's going to escape that and then go find her and try to have his revenge because she's moving or something like that.
That kid for sure belongs in a psychiatric hospital. Like I've seen like these documentaries on kid killers, and it's just never ceases to shock me what kids at a young age could do. Like you think about the Slenderman stabbings, like that a bunch of girls did to that one classmate.
I didn't read about that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know.
I just feel like the film was just like so relentless, and it just went on and on and on. Like there was just things coming out left, right, and center. All of these shocking things, and then like when you got to the end, you're like, okay, it's done, and then you get this cliffhanger, and then you're like, oh, really? So,
but you need that. You need that for like any level of a horror or suspense movie. You need to have that because you never know if you're going to get a chance to continue the story.
That's true, but for the audience, like I just want that relief. You know,
but even if you can't get the continuance of the story, then it lives forever the way it is. Just like the ending of The Sopranos, where it just went to black. And that was it. You don't know what happened. Did Tony get killed? Was he just being paranoid? Was that guy in the members only jacket there to kill him? You don't know. Because it's done. It's it. It's over. And it just hangs there forever.
I know.
Sorry, I'm very passionate about that ending, and it upsets me highly.
Not as badly as
mental health.
Not nearly. I wasn't nearly as upset with that as I was with the finale of Game of Thrones.
Oh man,
the
last season doesn't exist. We don't talk about it.
Oh man,
I think the only episode of Game of Thrones that I really got into, because my dad used to watch it and I would watch it periodically, parts of it with him, was where they had the one party where it became like a bloodbath at the end of it.
I remember that.
Like that was a friggin' cool episode.
Yeah.
Everybody died.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like like the show is shocking to everybody who hasn't read the books, and those who have read the books are just like looking all smug because they know what's going to happen. So it's like, yep, we know how this is going to go down. You know, you guys are going to be.
But the books don't always follow the series with things like that. Like I mean, like you take True Blood.
Yeah.
Like they deviated from the books so much, but it was only because of what the fans that were watching the show wanted. Like what was his name? The one gay guy on there. I'm blanking on his name. He was a cool character, but he died early on in the books. But he lived on for a long time in the show because he was a favorite.
Right.
Littlefinger.
What?
Oh wait, True Blood. Never mind. I was thinking Game of Thrones.
Oh, I gotcha.
All right.
I still have Game of Thrones in my head.
Oh yeah.
Tom's lost it now.
I'm talking about the gay guy on True Blood. You're like Littlefinger. Like,
yeah,
he wouldn't be very popular, would he?
Oh, here. Billy's asking an interesting question here. He said, "Do you think Game of Thrones will work in a modern day setting in time, like a modern retelling of Game of Thrones set in our times?" Interesting question.
Why not?
That's a good question.
Though, because of dragons and stuff, and
Yeah, with the dragons,
magic.
It's like families feuding with each other. I mean, we still do that to this day. There's all kinds of families that are at war with each other. Yeah, like crime families, especially.
But everything that the Game of Thrones is meant to take place in the medieval type setting. You know,
oh, maybe it would be like the Leonardo DiCaprio Romeo and Juliet. It would be like that kind of style,
modern twist.
That movie,
modern twist kind of thing. And to answer Billy's question about was it House of Dragon, I've not actually seen that yet. I
still have to see that.
Yeah, I haven't delved into it yet. So
we'll see. Have you seen The Last of Us? Yes, I have. Jill, I believe, has. What about you, the rest of you?
I saw The First of Us.
So I have played the games. I absolutely love the games, and I've played both of them like loads. I haven't seen the series.
And the games came before the shows, right?
Is it worth it? Yeah,
it's worth seeing. Yes, amazing performances. Okay. It's so well done. You know, and I just love the way they brought the characters to life. How Bella Ramsey especially brought Ellie to life. You know, and she was like one of the best things about the whole show.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and Pedro Pascal
or watched the show.
And Pedro Pascal was phenomenal as Joel.
Yeah, he's great. He's such a good actor. Is it on HBO? Is it HBO?
HBO, yes. And I can't wait to play the remastered version of Last of Us Part 2. That's coming out soon.
Yeah.
Next month. I can't wait. I'm definitely going to be doing a live stream series as well. You can count on that.
So keep a watch out for that on Don's channel.
Yes. On Don Elmy. Oh, yeah. She was also in Game of Thrones. Yes, that's right, Billy.
Oh, yeah, she was, yeah. Just a young child.
Oh, the young redhead, or was she redhead?
She's the young queen.
Yeah, the young queen. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, what was her name? It's going to bug me. The name.
Lady. What was it?
I can't remember.
Let's see.
She was good, though. Like, you wouldn't mess with her.
Lady Mormont. Lady Mormont.
Ah, yeah.
Well, she does have reddish hair, doesn't she?
Slightly, yeah.
So I was kind of right.
Yeah. It's like I looked at that show and I'm just like, wow, someone that young being a ruler, man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. But,
well, I mean, it's easier to believe that they'd be a ruler than a yardstick. I'm just saying.
Wow. But
dad joke incoming. Sorry.
But no. You're good. You're good. But
I'm probably going to have to go because the internet's getting really bad. Again.
Oh, it's getting bad again?
Oh, sorry, Nikki.
Hey, it's okay, Nikki. Sorry, Nikki. Hey, it's been great having you on.
Yeah, I've seen you too. Hopefully we'll be back in 3 weeks because my daughter's on holidays, so I can't join.
I see.
But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Enjoy the holidays.
Bye.
Enjoy the holidays. Yes. But yeah. Like I wanted to discuss like the one of the killings that Luke did in this film. The one like he was very like planning this out like on the go, to try to avoid getting caught. I'm pretty sure the way he did all this would not work in real life. You couldn't just do all these malicious acts and not get caught. He was been wiping off his fingerprints off of any weapon that he used, which I'm pretty sure your DNA would still be on there, even if you did wipe it off. So I question the accuracy of him trying to hide forensic evidence, or not accuracy, realism. That's the word I mean.
Unless he dipped it in bleach.
Oh yeah, he did. He definitely did.
That might have worked.
Might have, but it's not. It's not.
He could have worn gloves, right?
He did at some point, but
oh, okay.
But I just doubt. I just have a hard time believing that he can't leave one scrap of evidence. Yeah, but
yeah.
Let's see.
Weird.
Oh, here, let me answer this question over here from Billy. The redhead in Game of Thrones is Sophie Turner, and she was Jean Grey, who is in Red. Oh, yes, from the X-Men movies. Yes, you are right. Yeah, I remember her from that. Yeah, X-Men movies are starting to take a dive. But let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah.
Which a little crossover. I talked about True Blood. There was a character, an actress in True Blood who was also in the X-Men movies. Yep. And it would be the main character of True Blood, Sookie.
Yeah,
what's her name? Anna Paquin.
And there's a actress on Last of Us that's on True Blood as well.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to her name. Oh, here.
In the Colorado.
Tom's World.
Nikki's saying everybody subscribe to This Is Tom's World. Yes, you should have subscribed. Yes.
I was literally just about to say that. I was like, Tom, you haven't mentioned This Is Tom's World.
Look, I have it. I don't have to. I have it right here.
Oh, clever.
There you go. Nice.
Towns World.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it's crazy how the way he strategizes in killing the boyfriend and the ex-boyfriend. When he killed the boyfriend, it was with that paint can where he was just trying to test and see if that from Home Alone would work. And yeah, as far as crushing somebody's head with it, or not crushing, bashing somebody's face in with it, yeah, that's definitely more realistic take on Home Alone. Because my most watched videos on my channel are the Home Alone videos. There are health bar videos, there are doctors examining the injuries in Home Alone, and I've been telling people for years that if this happened in real life, you'd be killing somebody, no doubt.
With the nails on the stairs and
the fire scene. Oh man.
Electrocuting Marv with the
We know that you're in there and that you're all alone.
Yeah, it's creepy at all. And it's I always like to make fun of that scene where those two cross paths with Kevin down the street. They were following him, and that they were I knew something was weird about that kid. Why would he run? And I'm just why don't you tell me, Harry? I mean, you guys are two grown adult male strangers following a kid in a van without windows. He probably thinks you're going to kidnap him. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Come on, Harry and Marv. It's not that hard to put two and two together like that.
You didn't even offer him candy or anything. I mean, come on.
Oh, Jesus.
I know, right? Totally. Oh, I totally forgot to wear my Christmas jumper. I have a Christmas jumper and it says, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animals."
You filthy animal.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, and a Happy New Year.
I have to get. I don't know where I put it. I have to get it out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Decray Montgomery. That's who you're referring to. We mentioned him earlier in this, Billy. Yeah, he did play the ex-boyfriend. The ex-boyfriend. It was pretty clever the way Luke killed him off, because what he did was he had him come over, calling him while using Ashley's phone, and when he got there, he was tricked him into writing a note that was apologizing for what he did that caused their breakup. But then Luke put a noose around the guy's neck, and then just pulled him up, made it look like he hung himself, and used that note to
he staged it, didn't he?
Yep, to make that note appear to be a suicide note. And I'm just wow, this kid is it's disturbing how clever this kid is at killing people. My God.
I actually wish I saw this movie, because now I just have quotes from Home Alone going on in my head. You got to the count of 10 to get your ugly, fat keister out of here. 1, 2, 10.
Yeah.
I think we should do maybe next week we should all wear our best ugliest Christmas jumpers. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, next week next week we're covering Nightmare Before Christmas. So yeah, definitely everybody dress up for Christmas.
Yes.
And the week after that, I'm thinking about we're having us cover the remake of Black Christmas from 2006. Yeah, because
2019.
Oh yeah, there was another one from 2019. Yes, there was another one from 2019, but I wanted us to also cover the 2006 version as well.
Okay.
So.
Like comparing.
What's this? I can't believe my eyes. Sorry.
Now this is
now I got
this Brightburn and Tragedy Girls are the movies he doesn't like. Oh yeah, Billy, I understand why you don't like some movies. I'm not expecting everybody to like everything I like, so don't worry, you're good. Oh, he does modern retelling of Game of Thrones to be like Sopranos. Yeah, that he's not
I do
wrong.
expect everybody to like everything I like though, because if you don't, I'm gonna kick your butt. I'm from Philly. I can do it, man. Hey, let me tell you.
Don't bother with 2018 film. I haven't seen it, but I have vowed to cover horror films on this podcast, both good and bad. You know, people have given me suggestions for bad movies as well as good. So every once in a while, there's going to be a bad movie on here. We've covered last year we covered Jack Frost. That's a bad one. And people will tell me that when Sharkfest comes back in the summertime, we should also cover Shark Attack 3 Megalodon, one of the most laughably bad movies of all time.
Oh man.
I'm curious to see what your take is going to be on the one I suggested. I mean, it's not great.
This the YouTuber one?
Yeah, the Onyx, the Fortuitous, and the Talisman of Souls.
Yeah.
Wow.
I put the trailer up in the chat so you guys can check it out when you get a chance. But it looks in the trailer. I'll just say it looks more stupid in the trailer than it actually is. It wasn't bad. It was entertaining, I guess, for me. So I don't know. It kept me watching. I didn't fall asleep, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Oh, hey, Jill, I wanted to ask you, is that your Christmas tree in the background?
Yeah, I was going to ask Jill about her Christmas tree.
I have to find my ornaments. I still have to put the ornaments, but maybe this weekend.
So your tree has no balls?
Correct.
Wow.
I just have the lights and one ornament.
Wait, your tree is a one-balled wonder.
Yeah, see,
hey,
no balls.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's good. I like it. You guys want to see my tree?
Yes, please.
Does it have balls?
Yes. It probably has balls on it.
He's actually got like
a boy tree has balls
hanging
on it.
from it.
Yeah.
Severed testicles from his victims.
I'm surprised you're not going to your tree, Tom, and being like, oh yeah, but like my balls are bigger than yours, Don.
Right.
Like,
well, you know what the carpet said to the Christmas tree.
Christmas tree.
How
Hold
nice.
that thought. It looks really nice. Really nice, Don.
I love it.
It was a joke. You know what the carpet says to the Christmas tree, right? Your balls are hanging. That's right.
Oh, Sally.
Wow, look at the way the lights are shimmering with his camera.
It really is like very Christmassy. That is amazing.
It's breathtaking.
Very nice.
Magical.
Oh wait.
It's quite tall as well. I don't think mine goes up to the ceiling.
Can you hear me?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay. I had to unplug my mic in order to get closer. Wow, Tom.
I do that a lot.
Yeah. No.
Wow. I'm trying to read the words.
You look actually like Pickle Rick. Like legit.
Hey, look at me. I'm like Pickle Rick.
Oh man. Yeah, thanks for the I'm looking at the comments here. Thanks for your comments about the tree. Thank you. Yeah,
It looks
I just
amazing, Don. You
yeah,
spent a lot of time doing that.
I did. It took me 2 days. It took me 2 days to get that all set up, and
Wow.
yeah, and I one thing I did throw in some snowflake ornaments just to really put a more touch to it. So, and I gotta say, it paid off. It definitely paid off well.
It was glistening when you were showing us. It was so pretty.
Like
yeah,
the lights were like.
Yeah, I was looking at this. It's like yeah, this camera on my laptop on my MacBook Pro. It was I don't know. It had that kind of effect to it against in certain lights. But yeah, it looked really nice. Yeah, thanks. So
people enjoy your.
I see you have a nutcracker right behind you, Don. Oh yes, I do.
A cracker right behind you.
Oh.
Yeah, I do
That
have
sounded racist.
I did have one or two of these around. So I have this. I have a Jack Skellington statue over there, which I'm planning to use as a prop for next week's show because we're covering Nightmare Before Christmas. Can't wait for that.
Oh, nice.
Is he a nutcracker too?
Have you seen the ballet, Dawn, the Nutcracker?
The ballet?
Oh, the ballet of Nutcracker.
The ballet.
I'm familiar with it, but I just have yet to see it. Yeah, I'm hoping one of the theaters around Chicago or downtown is going to play it.
Yeah,
I would have to think they would be.
Because they're showing like they're showing like Grinch musical. They're showing what else?
Elf the musical,
Christmas Elf musical, Christmas Carol. Yeah, like they're showing all these different shows around. Let's see, the Chicago Theater, Steppenwolf Theater. Let's see, all these different historical places. But
I don't think that Elf needed a musical version. It was fine the way it was. I'm just saying.
True.
Yeah. Well, let's see. The Shining has been made into a musical. Well, I shouldn't be surprised. I mean,
so was Evil Dead.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, Evil Dead the musical is a thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean, it's like I've seen that news report years ago about a high school that poured out on a play, a production, like a musical of the classic horror film Alien. And I'm just thinking if they could do that. Yeah, and I'm thinking if they could do that, I guess anything's possible.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, what rhymes with face hugger?
Have you guys ever been to a horror circus? It's quite big in Spain and Italy. When I lived there, I went to a horror circus.
We've had some here. We've actually had paranormal circuses here too.
I think that's where my anxiety stems from. Was that evening I went to a horror circus. It was absolutely terrifying.
Did it make you hate clowns?
Yes, and chainsaws. I didn't know how scared I was.
You know, I have a whole group of
friends. Chainsaws.
I have a whole group of friends that you need to meet if you hate scary clowns.
Yeah, I'm not a big clown person.
They're haunt actors.
No, nice.
And they do it year round.
Yes.
From Colorado. Oh, I've flown over Colorado before. I haven't been there, but I've flown over it and I saw the mountains there, and it looks absolutely breathtaking. Seriously. So Colorado.
I flew over them when I went to San Francisco. No, I was near them when I went to San Francisco. I went from Philly to San Francisco. So
yeah, I flew over them when I went to my cousin's wedding in LA. Yeah, my cousin Ellie Coburn. Yeah, she was in. She's an actress. She's been in several films. She's been in American Reunion. She's been in Neighbors. She played a sorority girl in that. And went on a date with she went on a date with Zac Efron at one point. It was but it was a long time ago. It was before she was married.
He got really drunk. We don't like telling the story, you know.
That's incredible.
Allie, she's always been a great cousin. So, yeah, I look up to her.
I only know one celebrity.
Who's that?
Did you ever see The Crow?
Yes.
You know the little girl with the blonde hair?
Sarah, you mentioned her.
She's my friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
She won't do anything online. Apparently.
Okay.
I tried. She won't do it.
Wow. Well, man, that's her call. Some people aren't always the most.
She's a great person, though. She's been through a lot of stuff in her life, a lot of hardships and everything, but she's a great person.
I believe it for sure.
I didn't even know when I first met her that's like when I met her through MySpace. I'm showing my age. Okay.
Wow.
I met her through MySpace and we hung out. like a few times, and the one time we hung out, like at the end of the night, it was just me and her, and she's like, so she said something about the movie. I said, all right, that's the second time I heard you say something about the movie. I said, what are you talking about? She said, you really don't know? I said, no.
Oh, man.
I had never seen The Crow at that point. Like I knew of it, but I never saw it. And she's like, you know what? I love you even more. and she told me, and I was like, there's no way. And I saw it. It was on like HBO or something like a few months later, and I watched it from the beginning. When you hear her voice, as soon as I heard it, I said, oh my God, that's her.
Wow.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, yeah.
I won't say her real name, but her stage name is Rochelle Davis.
Rochelle Davis, yes. That's on here. Yeah, that's listed here. And
oh wow.
on here. Oh yeah, Roger Ebert, our late Roger Ebert, who worked with the Chicago Sun-Times, did movie reviews, said this is a stunning work of visual style, and I can't agree with him more. This was a phenomenal film.
Every movie they made of The Crow after that sucked.
It sucks. Even though it did have a few familiar faces in it, like Kirsten Dunst in the third film, Crow's Salvation, and also Edward Furlong playing the Crow in Wicked Prayer, and then also had my cinema, who I refer to as my cinema doppelganger, David Boreanaz. He played a villain role in that. Everybody keeps saying I look like David.
Do you have a picture? Can we see a picture of him so we can compare?
Okay, hang on. Let me type it in.
What's his name?
His name
Have
is
you
David.
seen Angel?
Yeah, he's Angel. In Buffy the Vampire Slayer and in the spinoff.
It's been a
spinoff called
time.
Angel.
Yes, and he's on Bones.
No.
Yes,
Bones.
he is. Let me just. I found his picture. All right, here, putting it up now.
Ring a bell.
And it's been said that they're going to be rebooting The Crow.
Oh,
yeah, I see it. I see
it.
Everybody says I look like him.
I see it.
Yeah.
So,
but it's been said that they're going to reboot The Crow too, which she is none too happy about. Like the original Crow,
right?
Yeah,
she's not been happy about that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be having Bill Skarsgård playing the Crow. You know, who played Pennywise, the dancing clown.
We all float down here.
We all float down there. Yes, we do.
Is this your boat?
He's in Castle Rock, also the series.
He was also in SEAL Team. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend is a huge fan of that show. Yeah, so
just cracks me up how he could do that with his eyes, though. Like, I mean, that wasn't an effect. That's him. He can actually make his eyes do that.
Bill Skarsgård can do that. Yes,
that's crazy.
It's not a visual effect. He can actually.
How do you even know that you can do that? I don't think I've ever
He did it on a talk show, like a late night talk show. He was on like Jimmy Fallon or something like that.
Jimmy Fallon. He was Jimmy Fallon. Yes,
and he did it, video and he just looked at the camera and he's like, and his eyes are like,
whoa.
Yeah. So, as far as let's see. So, as far as Better Watch Out is, as far as that movie goes, it's not the best for me, but it's definitely not the worst as far as horror thrillers go. It's shocking, like it shocks you when you see like a kid doing all these murders and like attempting to, oh man, like all of this to try to get the affection of his babysitter who's clearly not into him, and she, as well as she shouldn't be. I mean, she's supposed to be like 17 in this film, and he's only 12.
Yeah, so, I think it's really, really unrelatable. Like, it's just a bit far-fetched, I would say.
Oh, yeah. And, there have been
several...
Oh, yeah. This is definitely one of the most memorable, even though this isn't the first time I've seen a child being, doing killings in movies. Like, if you think back to that Macaulay Culkin film, The Good Son.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of creepy.
Orphan.
With Elijah Wood.
Yep. Yeah, Elijah Wood, yes. Yeah, before he was Bilbo. Or, no, sorry. Before he was... before he was in Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before he was Frodo, yeah.
Yeah. I thought he was really good in that film. Is it Independence Day? No, the other one. the other disaster movie. Oh, I can't remember what it is now.
Let's see. Oh,
Deep
yeah.
Impact.
Yeah, I remember
sorry.
that one. Let's see. Village of the Damned. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Elijah Wood was also North. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, here. Billy's saying, would you cover dark superhero films like Crow, Ghost Rider, and... Well, I'm not sure if The Crow technically counts as a horror film, but I'll give it some thought. I'll think about
It's
it.
supernatural.
But one just came to mind. Here. One just came to mind here.
Blade.
Yeah.
That's a good
I
idea.
like that one.
Oh yeah. Not only is this a good superhero horror flick, this also is the film that I believe is what saved the superhero movie genre. This film showed us that superhero films still have potential. And this, and then there was X-Men, and then Spider-Man, and it was uphill from there.
Yeah,
I only like the original Blade movie though.
Oh yeah, Blade. The first one was good. Second one wasn't that bad. I will say that.
I like 3.
What? Wait, who
She
said?
said she liked 3.
Oh,
The third one.
yeah, the Blade Trinity. Oh,
Blade.
here, yes, that's true. That's true, Billy. It is coming to the MCU. I'm interested. I'm interested.
Which one was Ryan Reynolds in? Was that the third one?
Which one was what?
The Blade movie.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, was he? That was the third one, right?
Third.
I didn't mind him being in it, but I always like Ryan Reynolds though. It's he's got that smart ass attitude, you know. It's quirky.
Now
I like it.
Now if I ever see a Ryan Reynolds movie, past and present, I can never watch it without thinking of Deadpool because I feel like I'm not hearing. I feel like if I hear his voice, I'm not hearing a different character. I'm hearing Deadpool. He left that kind of impression on me.
Yeah.
Even when you see the Green Lantern.
I think Ryan Reynolds is really good as an actor and what he does, but I personally, I just don't like him as an actor. Like he said, like he's always the same guy, same person. Yeah. He's not very adaptable.
But I mean, in the same token, let's say, oh Christ, who are other actors that are always the same? Nicolas Cage is always the same character.
I can't stand it. Like, I'm sorry, Nicolas Cage, but I just don't.
Or
I'm sorry, I just
Kevin
don't
Costner.
Like
he's always the same character.
Yeah.
I mean, Nicolas Cage has been in Renfield, the latest film. You know, it's like, I'm in this movie. I'm a vampire.
Well, he was kind of making fun of himself too,
pretty much
at that point.
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh, do you remember? Yeah, it was Ghost Rider. Yeah. Oh,
a better Nicolas Cage vampire movie was Vampire's Kiss.
Oh yeah,
that was hysterical.
I love this Ghost Rider movie.
I didn't like it because of Nicolas Cage.
I'm about to have my head on fire and ride a motorcycle.
I just don't like him.
Yeah, I'm a Johnny Blaze, and I'm about to become a hellish superhero.
Of course, his mecca of movies, of course, was Face Off.
Yeah,
that was the mecca of his movies.
Yes.
I love Face Off.
He was bearable in that. Totally, he was good.
Did you guys like Family Man that he's in?
Oh,
I actually like that. I do like Chris, that movie too.
Chris brings up a good point. That actually is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is. Yeah, with Taken, with Nonstop, with The Gray, all of them. He is very similar.
He was in a couple movies where he played a cowboy too.
Yeah. Well,
and he was still the same
guy in the West. Yeah.
He was in that, and he was in a serious role too as a cowboy. I can't remember which movie that was.
Was it Old? No, I don't remember.
Tons of movie collection. Okay, you guys, I want to see like how big this movie collection is, since a lot of people here keep bringing it up.
Yes, please. Drum roll, okay. Tom. Drum roll.
Very nice.
Wow, are they Blu-rays or DVDs?
Yes,
I've been changing them to Blu-rays.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh wow! What was the
You need
what was
Twilight
the red?
Zone. Where's Twilight Zone?
What,
I said
was
you
the
need
red
Twilight
box?
Zone.
Yes, I do. Superhero ones, for the most part.
Now I'm doing it. I'm like,
I know.
There's Marvel Vader, Star Wars stuff, and Lord of the Rings Blu-ray. And there's the one on the bottom that's mostly like more family friendly stuff.
What was the red box that said? Was it?
So he's got the
Alfred?
G-rated the G-rated movies at kid level, and
oh yeah, it's like kid level, and then the more serious stuff
with Game of Thrones at the top because that's among the most graphic stuff that I have.
Yeah.
so they're separated by their graphic level.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the
The
order?
Evil Dead box set.
Mm-hmm.
The Evil Dead box set that you're talking about, Billy. This is actually the first movie. I bought this back in 2008, so I've had this one for a good long time. You open this
So
up.
it's Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like the first disc is widescreen, second disc is full frame, and third one is called Ladies of Evil Dead, which is all the bonus content.
I know two of them. I've talked to them twice.
So
Oh wow!
And this red box that
Betsy
some of you
Baker
are,
and Teresa Tilly.
the red box
I
that
love
some of
Betsy
you
Baker.
are asking about in the comments. I see you. Quentin Tarantino's first 20 years of his career.
Wow, that's cool.
So you know what you need next to the Evil Dead box set is the Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yes, I definitely should.
Series.
I'm planning on trading this in for higher quality. You know, this is just DVD. So I mean, even I do have a digital copy. So
Don't trade it in. Just get another one. Keep that one.
yeah,
Get another.
Could be worth something someday, man.
I agree.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But
That is a
yeah,
good collection made on. Really cool.
oh, I appreciate it. Thanks. I understand material box. Oh yeah, it was a gift for Christmas from when I was in college. So,
Aw.
all right, all my stuff is alphabetized, no matter in the genre. Oh yeah, all my stuff is organized based on genre. Like if you look at this shelf right here, like there's let's see, ghosts, the paranormal stuff, demons. Let's see, vampires, werewolves, zombies, slashers, classics. You know, all that's organized.
And then it's subcategorized by letters, and then by year it came out, and he's got a whole Dewey Decimal System going on. Is what's going on.
I might do prequels and then sequels after.
Nipples. What?
Prequel.
Oh.
And then sequels after originals.
I swear to God,
Dragon
I
Ball
heard
Z.
nipples.
Oh jeez. Oh here, I have that box set too. Yes, I have this box set. It has all the Bond films except for No Time to Die. I had to buy that separately.
What's your favorite Bond movie?
One of them is definitely Goldfinger. That's been a family favorite of my family in so long because my dad was about 6 years old when he saw that movie in theaters back in 1964. And
I expect you to die.
Oh, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. A little bit of Bane slipped out in there.
Yeah, I expect you to die.
I was impressed by your British accents. Definitely.
Oh yeah, like I always try to experiment doing all kinds of different accents. Like the one that I use for Bane is a combination of two different voices of the Scottish actor Sean Connery and the raspy southern voice of former President Bill Clinton. So this voice and this voice combined, and you got yourself a lovely, lovely voice.
But you have to be a little muffled because he has a mask on.
It was slightly muffled. You are correct, sir.
You must talk this way when you talk like Bane.
And Billy, to answer your question, is favorite Bond actor? I'm torn between Sean Connery and Pierce Brosnan because Sean Connery was amazing as Bond, but Pierce Brosnan, I loved GoldenEye. That was another one of my favorites. And Daniel Craig is definitely third favorite. Yeah, like he was amazing. Yeah, like my favorite one that he did. My favorite one that he did, I think, is Skyfall. That one was.
I love Skyfall.
I will tell you something that will ruin the whole Sean Connery thing for you, though. Like when he says shaken, not stirred, if you hear in your mind, shake your nuts, nerd, you will never unhear it. I swear to God, shake your nuts, nerd.
Shaken, not stirred.
That's right. Shake your nuts, nerd.
Yep. I also
You will
loved him
never
in The Untouchables. You know, like you want to get Capone? Here's how you do it. He pulls a knife, you pull a gun. He sends one of your men to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue. That's the Chicago way, and that's how you get Capone.
He's also Indiana Jones's dad.
Yes, Indiana Jones' dad in The Last Crusade. Yes, correct.
Yep.
I wish I could do voices. I can't do voices. I only have one voice. It's really sad.
Favorite Sean Connery, Highlander.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, like, well, okay, with me, I've had over 20 years of practicing voices. Yeah, like,
I
well, the
see
very
my
first one
touch
was,
has improved your voice.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
the first
practicing.
Oh yeah, the first one I did was Stitch when I was 10 years old because that movie came out. You know, I was just like toying with it, being like, "Oh, Hannah means family. Family means no one gets left behind or forgotten."
Oh, that's really good.
Stitch is just a low tone version of Bobby from Howie Mandel.
Pretty much.
Because
I thought you were
I
going to
can't
say
do
Mr. Blobby then.
No, I can't do Bobby now because of all the years of drinking and smoking and stuff like that. I've lost Bobby. I used to be able to do him, but I can do the low tone voice, and it kind of sounds like Stitch a little bit, which is also another voice that he did.
Oh yeah, I actually can do Gollum, Chris.
Yeah.
It's just like
same voice.
That's really
it's the
good.
Same. It's the same voice. It's just more raspiness.
That's really good.
The raspiness, my precious. Like,
exactly.
It's in the same part of the throat.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It is pretty much, yes. Dunn does perfect. Oh, here. Dunn does perfect Dr. Claw and Cave of Wonders. Oh, yeah, that's both by Frank Welker. You know, like Cave of Wonders from Aladdin, where it's like,
yeah,
disturbs my slumber.
That's really good.
Yeah, and that same voice he does for Dr. Claw.
Only one may enter here.
Yep, and
one whose worth lies deep within.
Yes, and like Leon said, he does also the same voice for Dr. Claw. Yeah, where it's like,
I'll get you next time, Gadget. Somehow, I'll get you, Gadget. Next time.
Yeah,
I don't know how you can do it. I can't even go that low with my voice.
It's all in the positioning of the vocal cords, really.
Yes,
yeah.
I was,
you know,
I was like toy around with the vocal cords. You know, like always try to match any pitch, match any voice. You know, like all those things.
Yep.
So, and here I just noticed the time. Oh, we're 5 minutes over. So, I would love to do more of this. Here, you should do.
We can keep doing impressions if you want. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
So,
I don't reckon I don't mind doing that.
Yeah. As much as I'm enjoying this, we got to sign off for now because the next show is coming on. So they're waiting on us to end it.
But it ain't got no gas in it.
I want to say thank you guys so much for being on this. I've had a lot of fun with this. You know, talking about the movie.
Really Thanks, Dom.
Oh yeah, yes. So talking about the movie, talking about all sorts of things. Yeah. So this has been a great time.
Leave it to Tom to lead us off topic.
Yes. So I'll be sure to see you guys all next week. I know that Nick is going to be joining us definitely. He would never say no to this.
Better after that.
When we're covering Nightmare. Yeah, when we're covering Nightmare Before Christmas, he's definitely showing, no doubt.
If he doesn't, we're all going to his house and we're dragging him out.
Yeah, oh yes. Yeah.
Are we still doing Ugly Sweater?
Yeah.
We could. Yes,
Ugly
we could.
I don't have it.
I'll let Nick know.
Make one.
You can make one, Tom. Yeah. Make it out of tinsel. Like,
just make it.
All right. Yes. For sure. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week when we cover Nightmare Before Christmas. So looking forward to that. So, hey, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next week on the Fearfans podcast. Good night.
Bye. Good night.
What's this? I can't.